Hi friends, how are you this morning? This is Carrie from Texas. I hope you're ready this morning to get ready with me. I'm wearing pinks and greens today, and it's a bit of an overcast, pewy day down here today. It's definitely shifted. The temps are definitely much lower than they were even a week ago. So grab your tools, grab all of your makeup, and let's get ready together this morning. I have done my prep work and my face is all ready. Today I'm going to be using, where did it go, Carrie? I just had it here. I'm going to be using my CoverGirl foundation today. I haven't used this in a while. I wanted to just revisit it. I'm sort of trying to make my decisions as to what products I'm going to take home to Australia with me. So I wanted to revisit this one. I've also put some under eye corrector on today, and that was the pink one that I used, the Catrice under eye pink skin color corrector. This is my CoverGirl. I can't read it. I'm sorry, I got to get these eyeballs back on here. CoverGirl Simply Ages Foundation Hyaluronic Acid with SPF 28 Instant Wrinkle Defining. So we're going to use this today. And let's get going. As I said, I hope you have your drink. I have my trusty coffee ready to go this morning. A little bit of housekeeping this morning that I feel the urge to discuss. My channel here is for anyone who wants to have a community where we get ready in the morning and we encourage each other to have the best day that we can, put our best foot forward, support and encourage each other along the way so we can have our very best lives. So we can be ready for each day, so we can be ready for all that all-important first impression that comes along very unexpectedly sometimes. And it's a place for everyone. Everyone. I don't care what political affiliation you have, everyone is welcome here at my channel. The one stipulation that I have always said, and I will always live by, is very simple. We can agree to differ politically. My best friend and I don't see politically the same. We agree to differ. We respect each other's opinions. We respect each other's positions. We just don't happen to agree with each other's positions. And so we know that that is a conversation that we don't generally have. And that's okay. Because we are all adults, and we are adults, and we respect each other's opinion. There's absolutely no room at my channel or any of my channels for people who cannot and will not respect someone else's opinion. I will not allow name-calling, belittling, degrading, insulting, personal attacks, or any other negative type commentary on my channel. You and I do not have to see eye to eye when it comes to the political environment, but I absolutely will not tolerate, and frankly, will not tolerate anyone who is insulting and does not respect somebody else's opinion, really on anything. It doesn't have to be political, because then you don't respect. And respect is important. We've lost respect in this country across the board, and I'm not going to participate in that. So it's just a real simple decision. If you can't participate in a daily 30 minutes to uplift and encourage everyone, regardless of what they believe or who they affiliate with, if you can't set all that aside and respect the other human beings that are part of this community and me, then leave. I don't want you here. It's that simple. We don't have room for that kind of hatred and division. There's enough of it in the world. I will not tolerate it on my channels. So if you feel that you can't respect everyone in this community as an individual, regardless of what they believe, then please leave. I don't need you here, and nobody else needs you here. There is enough of that hatred and division everywhere in our world that in this small community where we come in every day to encourage and support each other, to do our makeup and share ideas and encourage each other to maybe make some changes, then leave. It's just that simple. And I promise you, I will not be offended by it. Just simply unfollow me, because you're not welcome here. All right, now let's see. Foundation is on. It looks all blended. And something in my eye right there. Let's put a little bit of concealer on today. My hair doesn't look exactly right today. I'll have to fix that. It kind of looks lopsided, doesn't it? I don't know. Yeah, let's put a little bit of this on. Here and here and here and here and here and here. Where we want some lightness in our, when you look at your face, you want to see some lightness in these areas. Now I'm stippling this in. This for me works better when I stipple it. I get a better blend of my products when I stipple them together. And then what I will do is just come back over and I will make sure that I have got all of that really blended so you can't see any lines. The concealer is the e.l.f. 16-hour concealer, and it's the hydrating formula, of course, because I'm 62 and I can never put enough hydration on my face. It's like a sponge. All right, get all that really worked in here. Alrighty, let's see, it looks pretty good. This is a beautiful foundation. It's been around forever and ever too. And you know, it claims that it instantly fills in your wrinkles, and you know, I really do believe that that claim is correct. Creates this you know, when you look at a crack and you fill it in with putty, that's kind of what it feels like with this particular foundation. Does a very nice job. It's very lightweight too, and it gives you, I would say it gives you medium to full coverage for sure. Got hair right here, I cannot get that off. Drive me crazy. I would definitely say it is a fuller type foundation for sure. It's definitely much thicker than a tinted moisturizer for sure. And we're just putting a little bit of contour on today. Down here. Don't forget when you're doing your neck to make sure that you add your contouring this way, because there's a natural V in your neck that helps to slenderize your neck as you are applying your contour. All right, that is on. Obviously today I am wearing pinks, and so we're going to use my blush as eyeshadow today, and we're going to use a pencil to outline. All right, let's see if we can get these little hairs that are flying around here. I don't know what that is. All right, time for loose powder. Now, as I've mentioned before, if you are not a loose powder or matte type finish, and it is really a personal choice for most people what kind of finish they like, whether they like a dewy finish or whether they like a matte finish. I'm always going to go to the matte side because that is what I'm used to. I can remember when I started in the modeling industry, you could never have shine on your face because it showed up on camera, and that just wasn't the standard back then. Of course, now that is all changed, and there are a lot of people that really like that dewy complexion. Do what works for you, guys. That's my motto. I'm not here to tell you it's wrong. If it works for you, do what you need to do. Do what makes you happy and makes you feel the most beautiful. It's just that simple. If I can help you along the way with techniques or suggestions, then that's what I'm going to do. All right. We are using today, this is House Labs lip pencil. And this is in I will get you the color here in just a second. House Labs, great product, lasts all day. It's really a nice lip pencil. Let's get rid of that. Hold on one second. All right. Very pretty. Matches perfectly. So today we're going to use my Milani Baked Dolce blush, as well as my Physicians Formula Diamond Dust, and we're going to put those on today as eyeshadow. I'm going to go up to the top with the Diamond Dust and open up my eye socket by making it taller by adding some light up here and right here in the corners. All right. Now I'm going to start today with a pencil. This is my Rimmel pencil. I'm going to outline this way first. I'm going to blend here in a second, so all right. Let's get a smaller type brush and let's blend that. I want to make that really smooth. And by blending too, I'm sort of locking in that color on my skin because it dries it when you blend it like this. And so you get that color to stay where it is by blending it. All right. Make sure when you finish doing that that you actually clean your brush off because it will stay on your brush. You want your brush to be nice and clean so when you come in the next time, you, let me just see. I'm going to dip back into my Natasha Denona palette for the color for my lid. which is going to be a pink shimmer. And we're going to put that right there on top of that pink. Just getting that really pretty soft pastel pink blended. And then we're going to use a darker pink and brown. We're going to kind of mix them just to add a little bit of definition right here. I'm going to come back in a second with a really fluffy brush. I'm just stippling that on right here on the outside corner, just to get some definition on my eye. As we go through our day today, let's not forget what today is. The worst day in American history. All of those brave souls that were lost 9/11, and that we honor their memories by, in my opinion, being civil to each other and remembering that we're all Americans. We all have one common goal, and that's to live in a free society where we can do what we want and all of those who don't want that as an American dream should just leave. You know, it's that simple. If you come to this country and you can't learn to live within the way that the average American lives, I'm not telling you to be have somebody else's religious beliefs, but if you come to this country and you want to live in this country, then you need to fit into this country and fit into the norms of society and not change our society to something else. Everyone is welcome here. And let's honor those who died today, all those years ago, by always keeping our nation and our nation's direction and future with respect of those who died to keep us free. Okay, now we're going to come in with Dolce Pink Blush. Didn't end up using the blush as eyeshadow today. I dipped back into that Milani packet. I think it looks a little bit softer, and so that's what we did today. Very nice. Love the pink. But, you know, pink's my favorite color. What can I tell you? I'm definitely a pink girl. My favorite, for sure. All right, let's get that down in there and work on curling these lashes. All right. Never underestimate the power of pink. Pink is one of those colors that is so beautiful against, I believe, every skin color and eye color, because it just has these forgiving properties about it, and I just love it. I love it with when you have really dark skin and you add this pink, this pop of pink. It is just so stunning. Adding a little bit of my Tarte Lip Plumper. This is in Rosy Mauve, one of my new lip plumpers. Let's just make sure this is all really blended before we get to mascara. One of the tips that I talked about last week that I wanted to just revisit this morning because it really did make a huge difference for me last week, with all of the emotions and crying of last week. You really do get damage to your eyes. You know, we all know your eyes generally swell and they get very puffy. And so I was using a homemade ice compress that I used a couple of times a day. Very soft terry towel, and I'd put crushed ice in it. Make sure it's damp. Put some crushed ice in it, and then I just applied it to my face twice a day for about 5 minutes, on and off. I didn't leave it on for the whole 5 minutes because that can actually cause some damage to your skin because of the coldness. But definitely minute or two on each side, and then I'd take a break, and then I'd come back after a minute or so and apply that compress, and it really did help with the swelling and the discomfort in my eyes. And I actually think you get a better result from one of those homemade compresses than you get from the actual eye compresses that you can buy like at Ulta. They just don't get quite as cold, and I think having the moisture on the towel also is a big factor. I think you get the process to start much quicker when you start with a wet compress. So there you go. If you've got really puffy eyes in the mornings, you know, from allergies or emotions, or just you have puffiness, get you a really soft cloth, get it damp, and then fill it with really crushed ice, fine pieces of ice, and then apply that to your eyes for about a minute or so, and then switch eyes. Do it a couple of times. You can do it a couple of times a day, and you will see, well, I see, I don't know if you will, but I'm assuming you will see some relief of that distress and puffiness in your eyes. It feels incredibly good too. Okay, we are almost done with mascara. This is my L'Oreal Panorama, my favorite mascara. And we're adding just a little bit to the bottom. And then coming back and getting a little more on the ends, just to create a little bit more length. All right, how does that look? Let me get my glasses on so I can see, because I'm blind as a bat, as you all know, without them. Oh, that's so pretty. I just love that pink. Pink, pink, pink. Wear what you need to wear when it makes you feel great, and pink is definitely my color. So there we go. That's it for today. My hair is just keeps sticking up right here, doesn't it? If I get it behind my ears. All right, that is it for me today. Hope you have a splendid Wednesday wherever you are. Get out there and hit your grand slam today. Make it a fantastic day. Don't forget, you get 10 seconds to make an all-important first impression, and you only get it one time, and then it's done. And just think about where that could potentially take you or lead you, or how it could change your life. 10 seconds could change your life. God bless everybody. Have a spectacular day. Be your most important and best supporter. Believe in yourself. All things are possible. With faith, love, hard work, dedication, you can be anything or do anything you want. You just got to believe in yourself And you are your best and most important supporter. Don't forget that. Thanks for joining me this morning. Please share this video with somebody that you think might like to be a part of this community where we do support and encourage each other, help each other, put our best foot forward for the day, remind each other that our age is just a number. It doesn't and shouldn't prevent us from doing anything we want to do in our life, chasing any goal. You are never too old and you're never too young to have dreams, and go get them. Life's too short to not fulfill your dreams. God bless everybody. Thank you for joining me on this Wednesday morning. You are so appreciated. I will link everything in the description. Please, if you would like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And if you're new to the community, thank you for stopping in with us this morning while we get ready on this Wednesday morning. I'm down in Texas. Wherever you are, God bless. Have a fabulous day. And I'll see you the next time. Take care, everyone. Be safe.